Here we are, early July, and the garden is coming to life. This is Rural Route 2, and welcome to the channel. Here is the garden, just another garden tour, so you can see the growth that has taken place. I've got the lettuce varieties here. I've got carrots next. Those originally needed to be thinned out, and now they are doing very well. These ones over here didn't come up, so I actually just planted more bush beans there. Next we have beets, which were thinned out 1 to 2 weeks ago. That's those ones right along here. Then we have these beans here, which were planted probably 3 weeks after those beans, and they are honestly almost the same. Next we have the wildflowers, which I have no idea what the flowers actually might be. It's a total surprise. Maybe some cosmos. We've got our pepper plants here, which are doing very well. Oh, there's a, go around the other side and take a look at that beautiful pepper. Oh yeah, look at that, it's lovely. Got a few flowers starting with this one, and this one's got a pepper there too. We've got our pumpkin here, growing nicely. Big leaves. A little bit of dirt. We pulled weeds in the garden last night as a family, so it's actually a nice fresh look today. Here's the sunflower. It's bloomed. So it's not a regular sunflower. I can't remember the name. I got it in a seed packet from Bessie's. And these are cucumbers, I think. They could be squash. I cannot remember, but I think they're cucumbers. We've had extra straw from the barn because we're blowing it out, and so we thought we would use it in the garden. So that's why you see a variation of mulching with the straw versus mulching with wood chips. We just thought we would use what we have. This trellis is really coming to life with spaghetti squash. Really taken off here. It's after supper in the evening. It's a beautiful evening. We hardly have any wind. You hear my son throwing the ball against the house. It sounds like he just hit the eavesdrop. Oh well. Here we've got some lovely squash growing. It's going to be spaghetti squash. Again, seeds from Bessie's. Well, this was an experiment on my end. I put some of that sticky fly stuff in a cup to see if I could get rid of the cucumber beetles that have been wreaking havoc on my crops. They seem to be better, but look at that. There's eggs. Ugh. And I've got cutting through the beans here. Got flowers on our beans, which means they're going to soon start giving us beans. We eat a lot of beans in our family, so it's nice to have those. We freeze them over the winter. We blanch them and then put them in freezer bags and freeze them. The zucchini has grown. The pole peas have all popped up. and are doing very well. A little bit of bugs into them. Here's some cucumbers. They're starting to make their way up the trellis. Lots of flowers in there. Our onions, red onions, and yellow onions. And there's some more squash. It's nice big green leaves. Our flowers, the daylilies, are quite big. They've grown quite a bit since we originally put them in the garden. A bulb from Costco. And I don't know the names of all of them. Those are gladioluses in the back. These are a lily here too. And they have burgundy flowers. I can't wait to see them. Over here we've got these little cucumbers. That's just my daughter asking to go to the ball diamond. They've already been once today, but they just love baseball, so we might head back. And making our way, I'll save the best for last. Well, actually I'll do this little garden and then get into my favorite part. This is squash here, making its way up the trellis. The spinach is all done over here. I'm just gonna let it go to seed. See what happens. We've got some zucchini starting. We've got one there. We've had another one, but this one didn't do so well. So, oh shoot, I just snapped one off. Those zinnias are looking beautiful. And now for my favorite part of the garden are these tomatoes. And we have all kinds of tomatoes. They're growing quite high, 6-foot bamboo stakes. Those were purchased at both Canadian Tire and Home Hardware, just wherever we were at the time. And we've got this line secured to a wooden pole just to keep them from falling over. We have no wind today, but that usually is a problem. So as I just go around here, you can see all of the tomatoes. It just looks so beautiful. Oh, there's a little bit of squabbling going on. We've got more. There's another variety here with all kinds. And here we have our aromas. You can see that there. Behind this is our peppers, which are doing very well. In these grow bags, there's lots of them. We've got lots of peppers in there with blooms up above here. And I'll move around. Here's some more sunflowers in my daughter's garden. Some canna lilies, gladioluses. These lilies full. Just can't wait for those to bloom. And moving in here, these are the San Marzanos down in here. Here's some more beautiful all the way up. This one here is just full of Roma tomatoes. Again, there are 4 planted in this big, huge planter. Lots of blooms. I gave these fertilizer today. I thought I usually have been using the water-soluble fertilizer, but I thought I would try and mix it up and just do the granular fertilizer. and we'll see how they do with that. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so it'll soak its way in over time. Again, this is aroma and it's gotten quite high. It's a determinate variety. These San Marzanos, beautiful. I'm so excited for when they turn color. All kinds of tomatoes. I just can't get enough time out here in the garden. I love it, love it, love it. And all kinds. So that's my review on the garden for the beginning of July. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Thanks and take care.